Hello there and welcome once again to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Amata and I'm here yet again here on the 1st of August to give you your daily dose of the latest gaming news. Now, today I've got some news for you concerning the Xbox One, as Program Manager Michael Dunn has revealed some information on the console's reputation system. And he says that the new process will move away from the current survey-based system, and basically it will rely on user feedback in order to categorize gamers based on their behavior online. And he did say that users will be able to block or mute players, and that a user's score will be based on the frequency with which they are ignored by other players. Now, according to him, quote, the new model will take all of the feedback from a player's online flow, put it in the system with a crazy algorithm we created, and validate it with an MSR PhD to make sure that things are fair for everyone. Now, a user's reputation score will decide which of three possible categories that you fall into. A green signals a good player, yellow signals a player that needs improvement, while red signals that a player should be avoided. And, of course, users will be notified if they're at risk of falling into the yellow or red category. And Dunn did assure people that the algorithm is sophisticated and won't penalise you for a few bad reports. Even good players might receive a few feedback reports each month, and that's okay. The algorithm weighs the data collected, so if a dozen people suddenly report a single user, the system will look at a variety of factors before docking their reputation. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the reputation will replace the current 5-star system in use on the Xbox 360. Now, as mentioned earlier, it is entirely down to basically the player's behaviour. The more hours you play online without, quote, being a jerk, the better your reputation will be. And most players will have good reputations and be seen as a good player. Now, the algorithm is looking to identify players that are repeatedly disruptive on Xbox Live, and the algorithm would identify those players with a lower reputation score. In the worst cases, they will earn the Avoid Me reputation, which is, of course, the red. However, before a player ends up with that reputation level, they will have been received many different alerts to the fact that they need improvement to remind them how their social gaming conduct is affecting lots of other gamers. And of course, you do have the option to see this rating on a person's gamer card. Now, I do wonder if there will be any sort of ramifications for having the Avoid Me rating for an extended period of time. Say, for example, you only have it for a couple of days because you think, oh, okay, I need to stop saying these things or whatever, or if someone's trolling you or whatever reason behind the fact that you've got that rating. If you decide to fix up or someone stops trolling you or whatever and you go to the yellow rating only after a couple of days, it would make sense for there to be no ramifications for that. But let's say, for example, that you have that rating for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, a fairly extended period of time. I wonder if there would actually be any ramifications to that user, or if it would literally just be the case that people can look at their gamer card and see that, they've had Avoid Me for a while and know immediately to mute them. Then, that works too. That immediately says, okay, I don't want to be listening to this guy who's clearly got some aggressive things to say, so mute off the bat, and that will help at least narrow down the amount of problems that you get with online gaming, because of course they're everywhere in terms of the gaming community. It was a bit of a shame, but hey ho, it's not really going to change anytime soon, unfortunately. So it's good that they're taking the feedback from gamers into consideration, and this seems like a fairly fair way to do things. I personally would prefer that there would be some sort of system in place where if you have the Avoid Me reputation for an extended period of time, there is actually some sort of ramification for you as an Xbox gamer other than other players avoiding you like the plague. But that's personally just me, because, well, someone who's trolling to that degree probably doesn't care all that much. I mean, it might annoy them that they're being muted, but some people might not even bother to look at their gamer card. They're still going to be able to annoy some people. So it'd be nice if that was there, but that's personally just me. I believe that if there's a tangible ramification for something like that, then people think, you know what, I'm going to tone it down just a little bit. But hey ho, that's just my personal opinion, of course. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on this though. How well do you think this new system is going to work? Or how well do you not think it's going to work? Either way, hit me up with your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.